Hi everybody, welcome to my channel and welcome to this new build challenge. Today we're going to be attempting to use every single item in a randomly generated pack to furnish this house that I made. So I made a pretty simple looking house. I left some space for landscaping, there's an empty backyard, and also the inside is completely empty, so there's lots of room to add furniture. And of course I can change the outside depending on what pack we get. For example, if we get windows in the pack, I might replace those, but I thought it would be nice to have kind of a base before we started building, so that is why I kind of completed the outside of the house a little bit. So I think it's time to dive in and randomly generate a pack. I'm kind of nervous because this is really going to determine how the rest of this build is gonna go. Let's just do it. Generate. Please give me something good. Movie hangout stuff. Okay, I actually kind of struggled with this pack in my every single room is a different pack video. So I'm kind of curious to see how many items we have. So I'm going to place everything down and see what we have to work with. So here we have every single item that is in movie hangouts. I literally have no idea how I'm gonna fit two massive projector screens into a relatively small house. Like, we don't have that much room in like the living room spaces. And there's two of them. There's two big screens. So I don't know how that is gonna work. We also have a fairly large tree, a pretty tree, but it's huge. So we're gonna have to fit that into the backyard somehow. So this is, I think, doable, but challenging. I don't even know where to start. Maybe with the living room, because there's quite a few living room pieces. Where do I want my living room? So we have to fit at least this screen in there. Because apparently this one, the one in the front, is an outdoor movie screen. And this one is an indoor movie screen. So at least one of them we can place in the backyard. I don't know how I'm going to make that look good, but it's a possibility. And then, oh my god. It's literally bigger than the entire room. Oh my god. It doesn't fit in any room. How am I doing this? How am I doing this? How am I doing this? Can I somehow make the rooms bigger? I'm gonna have to. Otherwise it won't fit. So I've slightly sized up the house, so at least there's one room where this massive movie projector screen can fit. It still looks a little bit ridiculous. Actually, it looks very ridiculous because I just can't imagine someone having a screen this big in their living room. But that is the way it is. I can't really change anything about it. And then I guess we're just gonna like make a living room out of it. What swatch are we looking for? I think I like either this one or this one. But I kind of already did this color scheme in the other video, so maybe we'll go for the blue. As long as there's one that matches. Is there not? Really? I'll just go with the plain one then, I guess. Do we have something that matches on this thing? This one's pretty. I do really like the colors in this pack. It's a very colorful pack. And the items are really fun. It's just hard to kind of mix and match all of them to not have too much color. I'm also going to be adding base game items because the objective of this challenge is just to use every single item in the pack, and it doesn't really matter what else is added in the house. But I will keep it base game, so if any of you doesn't own any other pack than Movie Hangout, you can download this house and use it in your game. It actually kind of helps if we change the swatch of the screen. Because if we use the white, it just somehow seems a lot less overwhelming. I don't know if that makes sense, but to me, this just looks a lot better. It kind of blends in with the walls a little more. I already feel like I used way too many colors. Do we change it? I kind of also like this swatch. Maybe it's the rug. Maybe we need to put the rug somewhere else in this house. Maybe if we use maybe like a nice plain rug, it will help the room come together. Maybe this one. This one's pretty. I like this rug. It's nice. Are we going for the pink again? I do really like the pink. I might go for the pink again. It is a very aesthetically pleasing color palette. And I think we might need something like that, especially in a room with this massive projector screen. I'm just doing it. It's my favorite color scheme, so we're going for it. Do we want the movie posters maybe in the living room because that is where the movie screen is, or is that just gonna kind of ruin our aesthetic? Yes, it's ruining our aesthetic. We can't have that. This one then. This one is nicely in the aesthetic, right? Or this one? Actually, this one fits with the color scheme. That is pretty. That fits very nicely into this room. It is actually coming together quite nicely. And then there's a perfect gap for this one to go. And I know we have some pretty swatches on this one too. Isn't this the most aesthetically pleasing living room you've ever seen? We have this massive plant. Does that fit anywhere in this room? I don't necessarily want to block our pretty wall decoration that we have. But we do have this pretty rose, which I believe also comes in a pretty pink swatch. This room is making me really, really happy. We also still have this table, which would make the most sense to put in here. So maybe there's a nice swatch that fits. I don't know if I like the candles. Maybe I do. I think that is a really nice living room. And I actually used a bunch of items already. We still have some left, but it's going in the right direction. I feel like we should make a dining space now. This is going to be like a shared kitchen and dining space. So we're going to have to fit both the dining room and the kitchen in here. So that is going to be a tight squeeze, but I think we can manage. We have 2 types of chairs. So I can choose to maybe use one of them for maybe a desk or something, or we can just go mix and match them. I feel like that does kind of fit with the colorful theme. Like, I don't hate it. What swatch are we going for? Maybe we do just go for the more neutral tone. Okay, we'll get back to it. Let's build the kitchen first, so we can kind of get a feel of the room. I think maybe just a nice, pretty standard, traditional kitchen. Kind of tight in here. Maybe the other way around. Kitchen over here. Maybe no island counter. Do we just make the room bigger? That might be a better solution at this point. Especially because we made the other side bigger too. Okay, we just needed like a little bit more space and now everything's gonna fit, right? If we put like the appliances over here, then we could put some extra counter space in this corner. Actually, like a pretty sizable amount of counter space. And then we have a really nice spot for the table. That's not terrible. Can we just do accent chairs? Is that a thing? Just do 2 of these and the rest of them are neutrally colored. I'll get back to it later. I'm spending way too much time on this. The rug does fit nicely under the table, so at least that's a win. Do we like it? I'm not sure. How do I make this work? I don't know. We'll get back to it at some point. For now, I'll leave it like this. I know it's not ready. Actually, let's put the popcorn machine on the counter, because that is the only place it can be. Let's move on to the hallway. I do think we can fit this in there. Kind of also want to put these lights over the table, because they're kind of like a centerpiece, essentially. Different color, though. I like the orange. That's really nice. Can we put the massive plant in here, maybe? I don't have high hopes for it, but we can always try. No, we cannot. Wait, where did the movie screen go? Get back in your place. When did I delete the movie screen accidentally? You think it's like big enough for me to notice that, but apparently it's not. And then maybe the mirror that we have can go above the table. Don't know what color. There are some really pretty colors. This one kind of matches, but it's not my favorite. The orange maybe? The orange and the purple? And then maybe these plants next to it. Is that too much? Maybe that's too much. That's too much. We won't do that, but we can, I think, put a movie poster in here. Because we have quite a few of those to hang around the house. And the hallway is, you know, kind of a place for some random decorations. Maybe we do change the color of this. Usually I don't struggle this much with the swatches, but this pack is very over the top. I don't know. It's so empty though. Like the mirror is so small. Maybe we keep it for the bathroom or a bedroom or somewhere, and we'll put a bigger mirror in there. A little welcome mat maybe. I also quickly finished up the bathroom downstairs, but I didn't use any of the movie hangout items in here, so not terribly interesting, but we do have a bathroom there now. I think maybe if we change the flooring in the kitchen, it's gonna help us out a lot. I'm still not sure about the kitchen. We might have to get back to that later again. Let's go upstairs. We have another hallway upstairs. That means another movie poster. I see a perfect spot for it right here. Wait, actually, this plant that worked out worse than I wanted it to. Maybe the other way around. Does it fit in the corner then? I feel like there should be like a sweet spot where it just works. Maybe. I mean, obviously the movie poster can't be there anymore then, but we do have a spot over here. Maybe not. Maybe not. We do need to get these posters somewhere. I kind of like them here over the stairs, but it's so dark. Like, can we get some light in there? Because then it might work. It's kind of a nice piece to look at while you're walking up the stairs. That's actually quite nice. I like that. And then we can use the plant over here. Because it is kind of like a perfect corner for it. Like, what else are we going to do with this space? There's not many items left. Like, we actually used a bunch of them already. And then I know that I want this in the bedroom. And then this one too. Because these two are going to be bedrooms. And then this is going to be another bathroom probably. We don't have beds in this pack. So we're just going to use this one. Maybe we can put another movie poster in here. I don't know if it really works. But the color scheme does go quite nicely. So we'll go with it. We have to put them somewhere. We also still have this item, but that's actually not bad. What colors do we have? That's actually really pretty. Go with the yellow, match the bed. I don't think I've used this item like this before, but that fills up a nightstand like really nicely. Let's put a couple of the movie hangout curtains in here. These are actually some of my favorite curtains. Maybe some neutrals. I think they work really nicely in the bedroom because they're so like flowy and peaceful. Not terrible. And maybe we can use this light in here. We can put it in the corner almost as if it's more of like an artwork for display than it really is a light. I want a plant in this corner. This one? Can we use it in more than one room? The answer is no. I mean, usually I would just do this. And maybe since I've already used it somewhere in full size, we can do this. I mean, we can do that. That kind of works. I'm actually quite happy with that. And look at the amount of stuff we used. Maybe we can put this in the hallway. The yellow one. And then we'll put another bedroom up here. It is quite big, so maybe we can make it like a shared room. Maybe 2 teens, perhaps. They can both have their own side of the room. Put a desk in here, maybe. Do we put the beds over here, maybe? And then we have some more space to work with, do we? Not really. We'll put the dresser like this. Put just a single curtain. This room is giving me a hard time. Put it like there, and then we can grab the mirror. I know it's not like functional as a dresser, but maybe I'm using this table instead, just so we can get some more movie hangout stuff in here. And we'll make the curtains red color. What do teens like? Maybe this one. This one's kind of fun, but then like nothing matches anymore. Maybe we can actually make this room quite colorful, because it is supposed to be like a teen room. I guess you can go a little more all out with the colors. Put the desk between these beds, maybe. No, I don't like it. Put it over here, maybe. Huh. I don't hate the way that looks. I do hate this bed. Maybe the neutrals help us out a bit more. I might just put the mirror over here, and then we'll remove this, even though I do like it. But then we can put the desk in here, and that just makes a lot more sense to me. And then we have a beautiful blank wall over here where we can place these ones. And then we're so close to actually getting every single item in this house. Can we put 2 different colored rugs in here without it looking crazy? I think we've already gone past crazy. I don't hate it. Should I hate it? I feel like I should hate it. Do we fit another movie poster in here? There's only one more. And it does go quite nicely over this bed. And we might be able to like do another one over here. Are we fitting in more movie posters than we really have to? The more I look at this kitchen, the more I don't hate it. But maybe we do want different wallpaper. I don't know. I'm going for like a bit more of a rustic vibe, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe we'll abandon the kitchen once again, and I'll check back later. I'm actually gonna turn this into a small study with a bathroom attached. Might be a bit strange, but I feel like we need another desk in here with a computer that is like accessible to everyone. This bathroom is pretty much a replica of the one we also have downstairs, so that's not very exciting. And this is just a desk and a chair and a computer. I don't know if there's much else for me to do, except maybe the kitchen, which I have procrastinated doing this whole time because I don't know what to do with this space. Would it help if we remove the rug? That actually kind of helps. Okay, not my favorite, honestly, but I think the kitchen has improved. But we're not done yet. Even though we've almost used every single item in this pack, we still have an outside movie projector screen and a very large tree. And I might actually make it dark outside before we start building, because I don't think anybody is gonna project a movie in daylight. I'm gonna use maybe the living room set again or something. I really want it to look very cozy out here. I have never built something like this before, so let's see how it goes. I think we want some lantern looking things, although I don't see any in the base game. I mean, these are kind of lantern-like. I can put some of these on the wall. That will help. Candles. Candles. That is what we need. We need the ones that are on the table inside, in the living room. Right? That is what we need. Maybe it looks better if we put it on a deck of some sorts instead of on the ground. I would really, really, really love to put some lanterns up here. That would look so good. But I can't. Because they're not base game. Oh, or this thing. This would look so cute too. I mean, the tree does have lanterns. I don't know if we can place it somewhere where that kind of shows. So it would be kind of nice if this was all just like kind of underneath the lantern tree. Yeah, that is really nice. It is a big tree. So if you're looking at this from the front, it's like huge tree would really not mind if I could size this down a little. Like, this would look so much better. But I feel like we're getting somewhere. Put some more flowers around here. Get some more of these poofs. Maybe put the candles slightly more randomly placed. I'll do some more landscaping and see what I can make of it. Okay, so I put a bunch of flowers around the place and you're sitting beneath the pretty lantern tree. So I do think I finally got a really nice atmosphere in the backyard. We have a tiny little space left over here where we can do something. So I might see what else we have. We could put a barbecue in there, or just a little bench or a table. Maybe we'll just put a simple table next to it. That is cute. You would want to sit there, right? With the lanterns and all the flowers. We're missing one here. I love these flowers. These are so pretty. I would want this to be my backyard. Okay, I'm actually really pleased with how that turned out. Would still wish that the tree was a little bit smaller, but it does help with the atmosphere. So actually, let's get back to how it looks in daylight. Not bad in daylight either. And then I guess the final thing we need to do is just kind of landscape the front bits, which I left empty in case we might get like outdoor retreat, which has a bunch of flowers, but we did not. So no flowers in this pack. So I'm just gonna quickly put some of those in here. And then I guess that is the final thing. So I put down a bunch of flowery things in the front garden. And I think that pretty much completes our build. We have some really nice, colorful rooms in this house. I am pretty pleased with how it turned out. I think my least favorite room is the kitchen. And my favorite, I don't know. I like a lot of them. I like the bedroom, the master bedroom. I love the living room. I think the backyard, the garden really turned out like really great, especially when it's dark out. It just looks so cozy and nice. I am just overall pretty happy with how it turned out, and it was a really fun challenge to do because I could kind of figure out all of the items that are actually in this pack and also figure out a way to use them. So that is pretty much it for this challenge. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like these. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye everyone!